Hello friends, welcome back. This is going to be round 3 with Jeskai Tempo Geist. If you haven't watched the first video, check the short description below for the League playlist so you can watch the beginning, which has a deck tech. Actually, skip the Sultai part. But there you'll find out why I have engineered explosives in the main, why I have these big beautiful dragons, and why I have Shadow of Doubt. The real quick answer though, for those of you that don't want to go back and watch it, is I want my more expensive grindy cards to just kill my opponent. I don't want to grind, I just want to get you dead. Shadow of Doubt to see if it can improve the red-green Valakut matchup and just kind of see how it is in general. And then the Geist, because this isn't as much of a Geist list as Geist decks of old. So I have one on the side for the matchups where we don't want it, and I just swapped the engineered explosives into the main because it's versatile and it makes room for the sideboard. That's pretty much it. Now, as always, if you like the videos I make, please hit the like button. Also, if you want to see more of them, hit the subscribe button. I know there are probably many times, many videos you've watched in which you mean to do it, but you forget, and I'm just reminding you because that's what shows me that you like the content I'm making and that I should make more of it. One other thing, check up in the right-hand corner of the screen for a link to my latest vlog in which I do a review of the best Magic the Gathering tournament bag ever, at least in my opinion. Also do a parody of the professor from the Tolarian Community College that you'll probably like. And then lastly, a link to my latest photography vlog where I travel around Switzerland and try to take awesome photos. Okay, let's get into some Magic. Alright, here we go. We are on the play, which is excellent. Gonna keep. I hope I draw a land. Hope I draw another blue source, and I'm gonna shock with the Sacred Foundry. I have an aggressive hand here. I have a backup removal spell, and if I draw another blue source, at some point I can use this Logic Knot. But since I have these Geists, I'm kind of like, I think I'm just gonna Bolt you, and then maybe Helix you, and then hopefully Geist you, and we'll just see what happens. It's an aggressive hand for this deck, so I'm gonna play toward the strength of the hand. If they play like a Birds or something, then obviously I'm just going to bolt that. Grove of the Burnt. What is happening? Alright, Amulet of Vigor. Alright, we're definitely bolting you. There's the other blue source. I don't know how fast this new version of the deck is. I may need to keep one of these for something like an Azusa or one of the creatures that lets them do things. I guess no bounce land is good. Ancient Stirring's okay. Oh, they found another Grove. Is that it? Alright, yeah. So I'm sure this is one of their enablers. Which we don't really need triple red. So I'm going to Helix it, untap, play Geist, and we'll see what happens. Drawing Cryptic Command would be cool. Alright, I haven't played against this version of Amulet. I'm guessing if they don't have an enabler, no, they could have a Souza, but I'm guessing if they don't have an enabler on the board now, especially the one that they have to play beforehand, then we're doing okay-ish. Alright, so this is going to be... Because they're not going to... They can't... I don't think they can completely explode. They don't have Summer Bloom. But a Souza could be pretty good, I guess. I'm guessing this is a Souza. Yeah. So it's 2 additional lands. So they spend this mana to cast the Souza, they play 2 bounce lands, and they make 4 mana. They don't have 2 amulets, so it's... Maybe this is their play. Yeah, okay, so hopefully we can kill this thing. We can't. We definitely can attack with the Geist, that's for sure. So they're not, I don't think they're going to be able to Titan. Well, maybe they can Titan next turn. They're going to have to pay for that Pact, that's for sure. Thankfully, we have a piece of counter magic here. Do they run sweepers? That'd be sad. I think I'd have to counter a sweeper. One, two, four. I guess they could just Titan here. Let this resolve. Hopefully, I don't know if they run the free counter spells like the old deck did. But we're just going to obviously depend on this logic not to do basically everything for us. For 2, I don't know what this deck's capable of. We'll just do 3 just in case. So if they don't block again with the Souza, I guess Bolt Snap Bolt can get it done here. Oops. Kind of hit some buttons quickly there. Well, Bolt Snap Bolt's not going to get it done because we'd have to have one of those pieces. We're not going to draw 2 cards next turn. I will play this. All right, we have to live this turn to know that'll happen. So they can't kill us, I suppose, right? Yeah, no, they can 16 us, I think is correct, right? Because now they're going to give this +2 haste double strike. They could potentially... That's 16. I guess if they somehow are able to activate that 1 land on it twice. Or if they're somehow able to give both of these things double strike. Because right now this is going to be 16 and then 17. So we need to draw a Snapcaster Mage, a burn spell. We need to draw some way to kill them next turn. But I think we can survive an attack. I guess they could what? They could get the land that also gains them life. I forget how much it is. So what are they going to transmute for the spell that... The counter spell? So they have a Pact of Negation. They're probably not going to attack with... They're not going to attack with anything. That's interesting. I think I attack and play another Geist. I guess I'm not going to get to play the other Geist because he could easily Pact it. Is there any reason to play these lands? I don't think so. So we just need not to, again, we just need to not die this turn. We know one of the cards in his hand is a Pact of Negation. I think we might win this one. He probably is regretting not pacting the Geist of St. Traft. So I don't know how much those lands gain him. He could get both, and what, each one gains, like, is it 1 or 2 life? So that would, if he gets both and he goes up to 5, then he can survive an attack from Geist. It's kind of annoying. I guess he could also, I don't know if they run this card, he could get something to exile our graveyard. Make our Snapcaster Mages worse. He can get Colony Garden. Can he get away to... Can he get a land that has reach to block the Angel? Do they run that? That would be annoying. I feel like if he's attacking, he's either... He has a plan of how he can block or deal with our Angel. We know he has a Pact, so that's not going to do it. I forget the life gain land. How much is it? Maybe it's just 1. If it's 1, then he's still dead to the Angel. We've kind of drawn like crap, but the only reason we're like this close to winning is because I recognized that we had an aggressive hand and I kept it. Okay, so he's going to bounce another Tolarian. Maybe he's going to get like an Engineered Explosives so that he can kill the Angel. Transmute for something. Maybe the Pact that you kill a creature. That's probably the one. Oh, just another Summoner's Pact. Obstinate Baloth, maybe? Another Prime Time. So then what's his plan to kill the Angel? Now he's gonna get the life gain lands. I mean, you're definitely doing things, but I haven't seen how we lose yet. Pact is super annoying. It's super annoying that these aren't something else. Okay, so he is going to get to gain 4, I think. Damn. We were really close. So I think we're just dead, unfortunately. That was a really close game because we're going to attack... he's got a path with his Colonnade. He has a Pact of Negation in hand. We have like we only have 1 spell that we're going to draw next turn. I guess we could not attack. Yeah, that's really close, but we're gonna lose. Damn. It's because we're losing because we just drew too many lands. Like, he has 1 Pact of Negation, so like let's say that this was a snap and a bolt or something like that. We can go snap, attack, snap, bolt. He packs 1, we just bolt him dead. But we have like. What turn is this? We had 2 lands. It's turn 7. So I think we've drawn a land every draw step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so I think we've actually literally drawn a land every We did. We haven't drawn a single spell this game. How could we possibly win? I don't think there's a way. If these were all lands, like we had a path, and I mean, we could probably sequence our spells in a way to get him to use the Pact of Negation on the wrong thing. That stinks. It stinks to get so... Alright, so the way you beat this deck before was just Aven Mind Sensor. I had managed to cobble together over 20 plus matches against this deck when it was the best deck in the format. I want to say like a 60% win ratio. And that's because for a time I was just playing like 3 Aven Mind Sensors in the sideboard, because if you just played them against this deck, their just whole deck died, and they never ran any interaction. So fortunately for us, we have those 2 Shadow of Doubts that may help us quite a bit. Unfortunately, they're just not as persistent as the they're not as persistent as the effect isn't persistent like it was with Aven Mind Sensor. But I kind of want to see like what he gets here. I want to see what he does, which is why I'm playing this out. I'm definitely going to bring the Shadow of Doubts in. I'm definitely going to bring the Dispels in. I'm definitely going to bring in all the counter magic. We have the ones that counter the big spells as well. Our plan is definitely Geist early. I don't know that Spell Snare is very good in this matchup. I'm going to cut it, I think. I don't see anything spell snareable. Obviously, against it was a different story when you were playing against Summerbloom. Probably bringing the Wear Tear. Could even consider bringing in the construct. What's a construct? I don't know. Why didn't you tap your Ghost Quarter? Oh, okay, so we did the Ballista. All right, well, it's good to know that he has that. Makes sense. The deck makes 1,000,000 mana. Okay, so things to consider. This is worth considering. This is worth considering. This is a definite. This is a definite. I think these are definites. These are definites here. These are definites. Even Surgical Extraction is like something we could consider. Can this deck even win without Prime Time if we counter one? So let's just bring all these things in. It's 11 cards. All right, things that aren't as good. I don't think the Electrolyzes are as good. Spell Queller can hit packs. I don't know if I can tap out for Thundermaw in this matchup. I already said I don't want the Spell Snare. I want the I want all of this. I might even want... I can probably trim a Path to Exile. I can probably trim some of the burn. That still leaves us 6 cards to get out. I like Engineered Explosives because it can hit his the Amulet, basically. Is this good enough? Maybe that's the wrong kind of thing. I can cut all that burn. But the thing is, like, now we need it because, like, the creatures that help him do the things that his deck does are now it's like these things. I like the Dispels to fight over Pact of Negation more than just even fight his packs. God, what can I cut here? I guess maybe the Thundermaws. Thundermaw would have been pretty sweet that game, though. Is this not the match for Spellqueller, perhaps? No, I like it more. I like it also, like, it interacts with his early stuff. I need to cut 5 cards. I don't know what to cut. I need to cut them quickly. Keep this one. Cut 3 cards. Maybe 1 dragon. Maybe just both dragons. We're just going for, like, more controlling game plan. This, submit. Play first. Mulligan this. Keep this. I want that on top. I don't think I do. Wait. Yeah, I think I'm fine with that because next turn I can play it and hold up Bolt, I think. But I'm really looking for lands for this Geist of St. Traft. Alright, this is less... Okay, so I want to draw the Dispel. I don't want to draw the second Bolt, I think. So let's put that like that. Then next turn, we'll Serum Visions. I think I want all of this. All right. I played this because I'm thinking about that card, that Azusa, which I'm still going to play Geist here, but we could just get Azusa next turn, which would be kind of sad. But we're not going to win not... I don't know that he can, like, he can play Azusa, but he can't, like, Azusa and kill us right away. I don't think. He doesn't have a... So now we get to Bolt, and then we put that island on top. So we're gonna Bolt, and then we have Disdainful Stroke plus Dispel. So I think we're okay-ish. It's less scary without the Amulet. All right, so let's Bolt this right now. So we have this for a Titan, this to protect it from, like, a Pact of Negation or something. Okay, that happens. We have the clock on. We are doing what we can do with our deck. Alright, let's fetch, get a Sacred Foundry. Tap with Geist. Bolt to win the game. God! I feel like we're drawing a bunch of lands again. Didn't I started with a Bolt? I don't know. Concede. 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 Cool. All right, game 3. Do I want to change anything? I think not sure. I'm not sure. Sameful Stroke, good. Dispel, certainly good. Click and Geist, good. Maybe these aren't as good. Maybe I do trim a couple of Spell Quellers. What would I bring in instead? If we're able to keep him off and we're just trying to get him dead, I could see a dragon. I could see a way to kill Amulet. This is kind of a slow way to kill Amulet, but it does it. I'm not sure. We already have the stuff that kills the payoff cards, or that counters. I don't know, like, how many. I don't know that we need to overdo it on ways to kill the enablers. Let's see. We went both ways to kill the amulets. Give as much counter magic as we can possibly have. Guess I'll try this. I'm gonna keep this. It's got a Geist. It's got a card I'm not incredibly excited about. It's got a way to kill the early creature. I think that's what we're looking for. Turn 1 Amulet? Nope. Alright, I'm gonna lead on Colonnade. Hopefully you don't regret that. Oh wait. No, okay. He can't Asuza me this turn. The only reason we bring this in is for Amulet. That is the only reason. So since we're not doing anything else, I'm going to pay 1. I got Bolt for Asuza. The one good thing about Asuza is, it's not a good thing, but if he plays a tap land, we can respond to the trigger. Any land that he plays with a triggered ability, that's not one of them. Alright, so obviously we're going to bolt this thing. He's got Titan next turn. That stinks. That doesn't stink, but I think I got to pass. I think if I have an answer to Titan, I need to take it. Oh, God! Bloody Jesus of America! I could have freaking spell quellered the Summoner's Pact. It was the actual worst here. Is terrible. I don't even know what I just said. Bloody Jesus of America. Excuse me. Excuse me. I hope none of you are offended. Oh, God. I could have quellered the freaking pact. I probably should have done that. Knowing that I just didn't think about Cavern of Souls. Now this is all going to hell. Path. I need a path. That's interesting. Bolt, Snap, Bolt will kill this thing. But of course I only have one red source. Put this on the bottom. Put this on the top. Geist, attack with Queller. Hopefully he does not get a Pact of Negation and we can play this Thundermaw Hawkeye and do 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13 damage next turn. Maybe we can just race this Primeval Titan. Probably not, but there's some chance, I guess. I'll say, I guess maybe he can't no, he can't transmute because he's got all these gemstone lines. He can transmute this turn. I don't think he can necessarily. Are we transmuting? Ooh. It's unfortunate. Alright, so Dragon plus... Can you give this double strike? Because he can transmute. Yeah, I think we're dead. He can transmute now. He didn't transmute last turn. He can transmute for the land that gives it double strike. I think we're dead. Gives it +2/+0 right here. Gives it double strike. We take 16 and we're dead. That's what's going to happen. He's going to transmute for the double strike land, and I'm going to concede. Or just get another Titan, I guess. Tireless Tracker. Oh, that'll do it. Here's a reason to make all this happen. It's 11. Alright, so that was annoying that we lost, but only because it felt like the first game I should have won, but I just drew like a million lands. Second game I should have won. I could have won. I should have spell quellered the Pact. I even said that they do queller packs. That was just me thinking like I was just sitting on the Disdainful Stroke. If I had quellered the Pact, he wouldn't have had the Titan. Things would have gone a lot differently. So, and that's kind of the way that things always were against that deck, which is make one mistake and everything falls apart. Oh well. Still have a chance to win the next two, so hopefully we will. Everybody, thank you very much for watching. I'm going to put links to 3 videos up here that I would love if you would check out if you haven't already. Thank you very much, and I will see you on Thursday for round 4 of a competitive Modern League with Jeskai Geist. Talk to you soon. Bye.